Alright, so boom. Gunna Wanna. For the past few years, I've always had this feeling that Gunna's music had just been whack. But recently I was like, nah. I want to at least check out a few songs from him to see if he nice or not. Even the wackest rappers got a selection of good songs, right? The number one criticism that I've always seen about Gunna is that his music can bore the life out of you. At the same time, for the people that defend him, they always say that you have to be in a particular vibe or mood to enjoy his style of rap. Gunna doesn't have music that you can just like put on. You have to be feeling some type of way. Don't get me wrong, I believe y'all, but it seems like y'all just saying that to try to cover for him, and y'all know he be releasing some sleep-inducing tracks, and that he's not even touching the quality of Ryan J. II in his song Fortune.
We got the Porsches and the shady motions that I can't avoid. Faces up in blue and I ain't talking better. Pilling to a maid of giant diamonds, holding up them swimmers. Figure out this tape, I dropped the 23rd like Michael Jordan.
Follow Ryan J. II on his Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube channel for more heat. Cause the sample on that beat go crazy, dog. Now, after having a conversation with Croc Gang ENT, who is one of the biggest Gunna fans I know, he told me that you have to be high to enjoy Gunna's music to the fullest capacity. Apparently, Gunna be floating on the beats and you gotta be chilled out to really vibe with him. So with that being said, I'm already in the right setting for this video, so let's get started. The first song that I picked for myself is Out the Hood.
I'm out the hood, but I'm still a hood baby. I still going crazy.
Bro, let me tell y'all, I was not expecting to enjoy this song. Off the first listen, I was vibing hard as hell already. Gunna came in with the soft, low energy vocals, but since I expected that going into the video, that's kind of already a given criticism. But a track like Out the Hood, it works. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This is a song from Drip or Drown 2, which I always see being trashed by casuals and Gunna fans alike. I rock with Gunna heavy, but that Drip or Drown 2 project was some bull. I done heard that a few times. I'm not trying to say that the album was overhated or nothing like that, but this is my first time hearing any song from the album and I was rocking with it. Now, I'm not surprised in the slightest that Gunna doesn't really say anything on this song. I'm from the hood, I got money, I can flex and do what I want now. It's one of them songs like that. Gunna has no cohesion in the song either. He says everything from the generic, my new bitch fine as hell, cocaine polish on her nails, talking about trying to look like Odell Beckham. We ain't taking no L's. Nigga better not cross our trail. It get hotter than hell. Might dye my dress blind like Odell. And random one-liners like, all my kids ain't gonna have chores. Rolex, no Michael Kors. Like, Gunna doesn't talk about a damn thing on Out the Hood. Like I mentioned, it's really a simple, I was born and raised in the hood, now I got bread type of song. The sole reason why I like it is because of the melody. Which is funny because the first line of the hook is, I'm out the hood, but I'm hood melodic. But speaking of the hook, that's when he sounds good to me. I'm out the hood, but I'm still a hood baby, yeah, I'm still going crazy. Make these labels pay me, yeah. Bought a new Mercedes, I come from where it get crazy. I'm chasing this paper daily. Fuck these niggas who hate me, yeah. Man, I'm telling y'all. Bro, this is the first song, and I was already like, oh no. My nigga Gunna Wanna floating on this boy. So yeah, I solely like it because of the way he flows on the hook, and I already feel like that's gonna be the case for a lot of these songs. But let's find out. The second song recommended on Instagram from @CameronJohnson18_ is Richard Millie Plain.
Did the dash and I blow the brains. Dash and I blow the brain. Count cash on a private plane.
This is already the first song where I'm rocking with the beat way more than Gunna's contribution. The song was produced by Ghetto Qatar and Running Back Turbo. Like, them niggas made this song hot. I couldn't even lie to y'all and say I care for Gunna on this track because I really don't. And I actually tried to like it. You guys know how you'll listen to a song 4 or 5 times to see if you rock with it. But at some point you gotta give up because it's like you're trying to force yourself to like the song. This song sees Gunna like flexing all of his designer clothes and jewelry. Hell, the song itself is named after a line of luxury watches. But everything from the shoes he rocking, black products at the bottom all green. I guess I'm still a kid because I love Barney's. I'm talking about the Colin brand Barney's. Flexing the car he driving. Gunna pulled up in a Phantom. See same color banana. Seats all on a bandana. Please don't correct my grammar. Oh, but don't worry, because this is a Gunna track, you already know he mentioned the bitches. Come on, like, you know, he got to talk about the hoes. Pretty bitch swallow a lean, then she gonna swallow my thing. Lot of ass in the Philippine jeans. Gotta ask, y'all still sit bling. Now, based on what I've been seeing people say about Rich and Millie playing and about Gunna in general, is people saying how they just feel rich putting on Gunna. Listening to this man brag about all the bread and nice stuff he got, it just makes you feel like you rich like him. I even saw people using old school slang talking about, I feel like a baller shot caller listening to Gunna. And I do feel like Gunna is that type of artist. But unfortunately, Rich and Millie playing seriously did not hit for me. This wasn't one of the songs that made me feel like that. It's not a song I would turn off though, because like I said, I rock with the beat. It was that his flat delivery, his melodies weren't catchy or nothing on here. It damn near blew my high already. But we good. We gonna keep going with the next track. Next up is another Instagram recommendation, and it's from @ToxCyrus, and it's called Dollars on My Head featuring Young Thug.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared.
Man, the Thugger feature already made me look at this song sideways, since he's always missed more times than he hits in my opinion. But in my Youngboy video, he was on the song Permanent Scars, and it was one of the reasons I like Permanent Scars. So I was willing to give him a chance. One thing that I was proud of right off the bat was that Thugger didn't come in with that high-pitched voice that he usually does. He speaks like a regular human being on this song.
Bestie, I just hit my friend, told her catch me.
I would have thought he would have said those same words like bestie, like, you know. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This song didn't hit for me the first time I heard it, but right after that, I listened to it the next day, and the second time I was like, okay, this is cool. Gunna's melodies once again was tough on this beat. I shoot like I'm Montana, chopper bullets make them shed. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red, yeah. I was like, okay, shit, I was tripping last night. This is cool. Now, one line that stuck out specifically to me in his verse was when he was talking about his typical having guns and buying a bitch some nice things. He also said, I had 99 problems, I just scratched your hoe off the list. My man Gunna ain't worried about your hoe, nigga. He got more important stuff to worry about. I like that line. Now, back to Thugger. His verse, I would let it play, but it's not a highlight to me either. As mentioned, I am glad that his voice sounds normal here, but I really didn't get anything from his verse. I done bent little mama's spine, but that still ain't my kid. Only reason I answer my lines cause she drink my spit. Thugger didn't say anything of note, but he at least sounded okay. Overall, this track is cool, and I like Gunna on here. I just almost didn't mess with it off the first listen. Switching over to the YouTube recommendations now. The first one is up from Attaboy Artem, and he suggested Nasty Girl / On Camera.
Travel all over the world, running nasty girls.
Now, the reason this song is titled this way is because it's split into two parts, and I'm going to explain each one for you. The first 2.5 minutes of the song is Nasty Girl. Here he mentions like the woman he smashes, whether it be a random chick or he taking your chick shit. He's smashing somebody and making her his nasty girl. The last minute and 20 seconds has a beat switch and it's called On Camera. Here he's still talking about smashing girls, but he specifically mentions he be smashing hoes that like to be recorded, thus they like to be on camera. Now here's how I feel about each part. I like the beat to On Camera more, but overall I would give the edge to Nasty Girl. For Nasty Girl, what he was rapping about like is not interesting to me. I don't care to hear it, but I will say his flow was straight on this part. Fucking on your wife because she like it when we creep. Digging her body, got her busting on the sheets, and she like it nasty, so I call her Freaky Leak. I'ma play my music while I stroke her to the beat. Like I said, the song is about him making bitches his little nasty girl. So if that's already stuff that's off-putting for you, you might not care for the track. During the second half, On Camera, however, his flow was not enough to cover up for these weak lyrics. She thinks she wanna fuck on the camera. She flew from Atlanta. She easy to handle. Was pipe when I met her. We swap like the scammer. Her kid with her nana. Hot piss in the pamper. This man said this girl's kid got hot piss in his pamper. Other than him rapping nonsense like this, the repetitiveness of the hook is another thing that makes me go, nah, this ain't it.
I told her twerk for the camera. She wanna suck it on camera. I let my shit hang like a banner.
I told her twerk for the camera. She wanna suck it on camera. I let my shit hang like a banner. Her mouth on my head like bandanas. Yeah, I really don't mess with this song. No matter how many times I played it, I was honestly getting bored. I would put Nasty Girl over On Camera, but both parts of the track are skips if we being honest. Let's go to Twitter finally and see if there's some heat recommendations over there. From at @hiphop_future3, we have Who You Fooling.
Who think you fooling? We not new to it. We kinda fluid. House game on the wood.
Hey, I immediately started rocking with the beat. They had this man turn into Tokyo Gunna. Bro, I saw an Avatar related comment on this video. Somebody said, this beat makes me want to vanish when they needed me most. Nah, I can't even lie to y'all. Even though this beat is nice as hell, this is one of the songs where Gunna's low energy, like drowsy ass delivery was not working in his favor. Who think you fooling? We not new to it. We kinda fluid. Our game on the wood. My cup full of mud. I came out the hood. Man, whether you're high or not, this shit is boring. And this is the final song on Dribble Drown 2. So man, I don't know if this project consists of other songs like this or worse than this, but he did not end off this album on a high note with Who You Fooling. Alright, I'll give Gunna this. He tried to take a more serious route with his lyrics on this track. During the hook, he talks about how he leaves all of his problems to the lot. Sometimes a gangster need a hug. I'ma give all my problems above. And towards the end, he says, I still talk to the Lord on my knees, helping me take care of all my needs. And throughout other parts of the song, he says how, you gotta always be real and stay on your toes, because there's too many fake niggas out here. Like, y'all know the usual. So the song is like 30% serious stuff. The other 70% is Gunna making people feel like a baller shot caller. I be flossing, ain't talking about teeth. Car push start, I keep loosening the keys. Chanel boss, my closet full of C's. My shit wet, Elliot VVVs. Some of y'all niggas ain't never heard of Elliot VVVs in your lifetime. But that's okay. That's why you should listen to Gunna, so you can envision a life that you don't have yet. And yeah, I said yet, because I want all y'all to prosper and be legally wealthy one day. We young get money. Hey, bitch, we young get money. On my Cola Ray stuff. But yeah, I was kind of bummed. I didn't like Who You Fooling like that. But then again, I can't think of any song with a Chinese theme beat that I do like, because I also didn't like the song Chinatown by Polo G. So it may be a coincidence, it may not. But let's move on to another YouTube recommendation. Recommended by Vinny Fuego 79 is Top Off.
I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drinking this clean raw.
So a few people kept bringing up that I should check out the Colors performance version of this song. Supposedly that one is better. Even the person who recommended this, Vinny Fuego. So I listened to the original and the Colors version to see what all the hype was about. First thing let me say is there is no damn difference between these two performances. I came across a few comments, people saying the Colors performance was way better than the original. And y'all doing too much. Both of these songs sound the exact same. But I understand why people prefer to watch the Colors video, simply because it's Gunna looking like he's having a good time while rapping. And as usual, Gunna got some cool melodies on here. I ain't taking no handouts. Money calling, I'm in route. For them niggas, they been down. Blow it back when I'm in town. Yeah. So don't get it messed up. Like, I know why, because of Gunna's melodies alone. While some of y'all would be like, hey, this song is cool. Now, Top Off did make me realize something. And this may even give me some hate from you Gunna fanboys out there. But I feel like Gunna is a good example of a really average rapper that was lucky to get put on. What I mean is, the type of rapper he is, damn near anybody can rap like this. But if some up and coming rapper does rap like this, y'all gonna be quick to call him basic. When it comes to Gunna, all this dude says is stuff like water on my wrist, like diamonds on my neck, like in any other generic rap line you can think of. And y'all love it when he does it. I think that comes down to the fact that Gunna is a likable person. Like, he's not known as a douchebag or nothing. He has a likable personality. He got hella drip. That can go without being said. He's able to create a good vibe with his songs, and he's another dude that made it out the hood and was able to make a better life for himself. So even though he isn't that great of a rapper, people would rather hear him over a lot of other people who raps about the same things. The reason I even brought all of that up is because Top Off is a ridiculously basic song. They say, Gunna, you the best. I done went and got a check. I'm about to flex. It's autumn up baguette. Rockin' diamonds, I'm wet. I got water around my neck. Like, this is the whole damn song. Like, I really don't have to highlight any other lyrics. Like, these first few lines right here is pretty much what the entire song is made up of. You're simple. I made it out the hood. I got money now. I'm about to run up a check. I got diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my chain. Got to protect in the AP. Like, you guys get the point. So whether it be the Colors performance or the regular song, Top Off is a track that I really heard and was like, I guess. Like, this song is straight to me. I don't want the rest of these songs to be straight though. Like, I want y'all to recommend some fire. Let's see. Next song was recommended on Instagram by @KaiWinning, and it's called Money Don't Change You.
Money don't change you.
I had another supporter of mine named Jay Gray who told me Money Don't Change You is a super underrated Gunna song. So right before listening to the song, I was like, bro, you better not be lying. Now the beat drop is the first thing that made me go, okay. Now, one thing I will say about Money Don't Change You, I don't know what perspective Gunna is speaking from in this song. I don't know if he's talking about like somebody else getting money and changing, or if he's speaking from the perspective of a family member or a friend that's telling him that they hope that he don't change because of the money. It's really not clear at all, but it's a nice meaning to the song nonetheless. The second verse is easily the better of the two on here. In the first verse, as usual, he talks about bitches and money. Dolce and Gabbana with some cliff frames. Bitches wanna fuck me cause my wrist bling. AP wrist game, whipping big things. When I'm in UK, I fuck real things. But however, in the second verse, he takes a more serious route and touching on not wanting to entertain fake people who were preying on his downfall and people who didn't show him support until he started finally getting money. You was hating for I made it. You don't want me to see greatness. I don't want to share relations. No, I don't want to shake your hand at all. See, now that's cool. Like, that deserves a... Now it sounds like I was about to praise this song. The praise actually stops there. The biggest reason why I probably don't rock with Money Don't Change You is because his singing is too croony to me. All that on the hook, like, in addition to the first verse, makes me not like this song really. I feel like I'm listening to someone crying in my ear. So yeah, sorry Jay Gray and KaiWinning. I guess I'm one of the reasons Money Don't Change You is an underrated song, because I'm one of the people that don't rock with it. I'm gonna give someone on Twitter another chance. The next song given by @Judd3World is Blindfold featuring Lil Baby.
They see nothing but the money like a blindfold. To watch it cause I'm in 2 different time zones.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that we're on the 8th song and I'm just hearing something with Lil Baby. I figured that probably would have been half the list. I thought y'all loved these two together. With that being said though, Lil Baby definitely helped this become one of the better songs I heard from Gunna. One thing I like how they both brought up in their verse was how they didn't win a BET award in 2019 when they were nominated for Best Rap Group, which they actually lost to the Migos. Gunna actually sounded hurt by it by saying BET tripping how I didn't get an award. But Baby said like he didn't give a damn. I've been getting millions, I ain't tripping about awards. Another thing that was an interesting dynamic that they did at the end of both of their verses was they showed like they different attitudes or whether or not they feel bad for having to pop a nigga that disrespects them. For example, at the end of Gunna's verse, he says, Gunna spitting film, you can hear it in his voice. Try me and I kill him, I didn't really have no choice. I'm showing no remorse. And yes, he really did rhyme choice with remorse. this y'all man's. So he's saying he has no emotion at all towards the situation. Whereas Baby went, I was hood rich, now I passed him on Forbes. Yeah, nigga tried to play me like a toy. Damn, now I feel bad for your boy. So Baby like, yeah, like I kind of feel bad, but that's what your homie get for trying to play with me. The rest of the track is, I'm sure what you guys can guess, them flashing money, cars, and being happy about being rich niggas now. Truth be told, after listening to Blindfold, that's when I started to realize that Gunna may not be someone that's for me. Because even with his better songs that I do like from him, overall, like for a song like Blindfold, I was kind of just sitting here after listening to it, like, and not really feeling anything. I was like, sheesh, like Gunna's rap style isn't really intriguing like that. He got a couple of songs that I rock with, but a lot of these, I was like, damn, this is kind of a chore listening to this man. So even Lil Baby's presence didn't help my enjoyment for Blindfold, and this is yet another track I wouldn't come back to either. I'm gonna give him a couple more chances though. The final YouTube recommendation is from Starkler919, and it's called 200 for Lunch.
I had 200 for lunch. Last night I fucked on a cunt. 24 shows in a month.
Now the first thing I peeped was that 200 for Lunch is the first song off the deluxe edition of his Wonder album. I don't even know if y'all enjoyed the original album enough to deal with the deluxe edition, but y'all know how these rappers are. Anyway, Taurus went crazy on this beat. The beat is the only thing I would say I like about this song. When it comes to Gunna, his flow makes him sound like Drake on this song. I know y'all probably never in your life heard someone say a Gunna flow sounds like a Drake flow, but after watching this video, go listen to 200 for Lunch and tell me you can't hear Drake rapping in this exact same way.
I had 200 for lunch. Last night I fucked on a cunt.
Imagine Aubrey's voice on that part right there. But the flow and the beat are the highlights for me, and this is why I give Gunna the points that yes, he can definitely create a nice atmosphere for a song. 200 for Lunch, if you want to hear a dude talk about coming on a girl's spleen, then check this one out. And yes, you heard me correctly. Fuck on her naked, bust on her spleen, cross on the crumb heart 2K for the jeans. Feel like a player, keep a trick on my sleeve. I'm cool on you dog cause I don't want the fleas. I actually like the last line, the dog fleas line. Nice. But when he's not busting on spleens, he's just talking about how much he get money. I don't even know how many times I can say that because I'm sure y'all get the point. Don't get me wrong, I went into this video knowing that Gunna is not a lyricist, so I'm not surprised at all. But it does make listening to him not that fascinating of an experience when you hear a song after song of the same generic bars. So pretty similar to what I said about Blindfold, 200 for Lunch is definitely a track where it's one of the better ones I heard from Gunna, but it's still a song that's not for me because Gunna doesn't say a damn thing on here other than busting on spleens and trying to get on the Forbes list. Like, fascinating, isn't it? The final Twitter recommendation was actually recommended by a lot of you motherfuckers. So I'm seriously expecting this to be the best song I've heard from Gunna because y'all hyped this up to oblivion. Let me spark one up one last time for this song. Alright, recommended by @Team53, we have the song Met Gala.
It's easy to slip, don't want you to fall. Walking with a drip, that make a ball. Shoot your shit.
Bro, finally, this nigga brought some heat again. Thank you. Met Gala is my shit, dog. As soon as I heard the beat for this song, I started dancing a little bit in my chair. I'm like, Gunna, please don't mess this up. Just come in and float on the beat like only you know how. Even if you can rap some generic stuff as always, at least make it sound as best as you can. And he delivered for sure, dog. Met Gala is easily my favorite song on here, man. One of the reasons being, he didn't sound as dull and soulless as he usually does. On here, he sounded energetic throughout the entire track. The song itself is just talking about how much drip he and his lady friend has, to the point where it looks like they're attending the Met Gala, which is one of those high-class, bougie, rich people events. But this is Gunna we talking about here. So remember I was telling y'all how he be coming on people's spleens and making women his nasty girl? All of that is in this song too. She send me a text, won't answer her call. She love when I flex and shop in the mall. Relieving her stress, I beat down her walls. Ski on her chest, she kissing my balls. So don't get me wrong, even though I said it's my favorite song, this is the same like typical Gunna, but it works on here because his delivery sounds like happier, like he's having fun on this track. In some other songs, he would have said the same words, but it would have been like, she sent me a text, won't answer her call. She love Netflix and shop in the mall. Relieving her stress, I beat down her walls. Ski on her chest, she kissing my ball. Luckily, he didn't do that here though. He made it hype. Like I said, bro be floating on the beat, dog. I get this shit just from masking. I made this shit happen in passion and play a big part. And get this bitch off of Mac and it came off her actions and fashion to stay in the car.
Send me a text, won't answer her call. She love when I flex and shop in the mall. Relieving her stress.
Hey. Boy, what? If there's any songs on this video that I recommend, it's Met Gala for sure. Even the biggest Gunna haters of all time that could potentially be watching this video, you can't tell me this beat wasn't nice and one wasn't going in on this. So yeah, before ending this video, let me tell y'all something. The biggest Gunna fan I know is Crack Gang ENT. Like I mentioned, he's the one in the first place that told me I had to spark up and be chilled out to fully enjoy Gunna. He also calls Gunna like Gunna Goat all the time. My man's Pat been waiting on this video forever. We was doing a dang podcast together a couple of weeks ago, me, Crack Gang, and All the Culture, and these two have completely different opinions on this man.
Right here, when am I getting my Gunna video? when is Pat getting this Gunna?
After I drop my rank and all the XXL shit, I'll work on that Gunna one. I got you.
Yeah, don't you don't even gotta speed up on that Gunna shit, bro. Just record yourself.
Y'all have two totally different opinions on Gunna though. Pat love that.
I guess record
Gunna
yourself.
You
don't fuck with Gunna? You don't fuck with Gunna?
Gunna is fucking boring as hell.
Bro, it's because you're not listening to him in the right setting, bro. You just
hell! Oh, what's the right setting? This nigga be on some
bro. Where you high, bro? You gotta be listening to Gunna where you high, bro.
What him high? Oh man,
my man be floating on the beats, bro. You not tapped in.
Subscribe to All the Culture. Subscribe to Crack Gang ENT. I'll link both of their channels down below. So of course I had to ask Pat, like, man, what song do you recommend by him that I listen to since you vouching for him so hard? And he said, I got you. So the final song in this video, recommended by Cry Gang ENT, is the song Hard Body.
Hard body, hard body, hard body, hard body.
First things first, this song is old as all hell. When I searched it up on YouTube, it said Young Gunna instead of just Gunna, first of all. And then it said the song came out in 2013. So I know this man Pat went into the deep vault for this one. He probably thinking like, yeah, a lot of y'all supposed Gunna fans don't even know about this. Now, one thing I can't immediately say, and I guess this is because this is such an old track, this doesn't sound a damn thing like Gunna. I felt like I was listening to Meek Mill or Ace Hood or Rich Homie Quan. Second thing, this hook is not it, bro. The way this man keeps saying, hard body, hard body, hard body, hard body, it sounds so whiny, dog. This was definitely in the trenches Gunna. This song is a little over 2 minutes, it's one verse, and the rest of the track is that hard body, hard body. Now, one thing I noticed about this track is the atmosphere around it. This just sounds like a song someone made when they were still trying to come up, a first or second mixtape era, especially if you watch the music video. If you listen to any of the 3 rappers that I mentioned earlier, you can immediately figure out what kind of song this is. Young Gunna is just mentioning how he came from the streets, how he don't deal with fake people being around him, and he the only young nigga that's working as hard as he is. And I actually can't believe that I'm saying this, but this is the first time where I had a bonus song in an Am I Sleeping video that I didn't enjoy. I don't strive to always have a bonus song in here. Usually something happens after I pick the 10 songs and I just go, well, might as well throw this one in here too. But I've never been let down by a bonus song until now. I didn't like Hard Body. It may need time to grow on me because after reading the comments, the consensus was 2 things. The hook is whack and the song is overall whack on the first couple of listens. Like, dog, like look at this comment. This song isn't even bad. It's good for its time. Someone responded talking about, nigga, you gas and this is trash. And then right afterwards, the same person gonna say, never mind, you right. Someone even responded to the person that said it was trash and say, yeah, this is horrible in the first couple of listens, then it becomes a banger. And that's all this comment section is filled with. People making fun of the hard body and going back and forth on whether it's heat or trash. But going off my first few times hearing it, I'm one of the people that didn't like it. I may come back within the next week and say I do like it, but as of now, nah. So for the question of am I sleeping on Gunna, for the first time in this series, I'm gonna have to say no, y'all. I had a decent experience listening to Gunna Wanna, but overall, I would have been perfectly fine not listening to this man. I wasn't missing out on anything. Let me tell y'all something, by the way. When I give my answers to these am I sleeping questions, I'm speaking for myself. I'm saying that I would be perfectly fine. I'm good on not listening to him. I'm not speaking for other people. I don't want you guys to watch this video and be discouraged on checking him out. Especially you Gunna haters out there. I don't want you guys to watch this and go, ha, I knew Gunna was trash. Don't go off of what I say, because first of all, the songs that I said I didn't like in this video, you probably was listening to him was like, this sound cool, what he talking about? But then after that, you may go off and hear some Gunna songs your own and be like, bro, Gunna actually fire. I'm just saying that I don't care for him, and the main 2 reasons are this. One reason is the obvious. His incredibly low energy. Who you think you fooling? We not new to it. We can't influence it. Sometimes it hits, but a lot of times you won't be in the mood for it. The mood you have to be in to hear Gunna is not a mood you're going to be in that often. The second reason is because I'm a lyrics person, and Gunna has an extremely limited vocabulary in his bars. This man does not talk about much in his songs. If you're someone that wants complete vibes, yes, check out Gunna. His melodies be on point sometimes, but one thing that will always be the case is that Gunna got a good flow. Nan, one of these songs in this video had me thinking like, damn, this dude's flow is trash. So you don't ever have to worry about like an offbeat rhythm in his songs. He is strictly vibes. So if you're like me, where you want to hear like some type of dope wordplay in your music, Gunna is not going to hit for you, because like I said, it's the same water on my neck, Audemars Piguet that you can hear from literally anybody. I don't regret making this video or nothing like that. I'm glad that I finally took the time to check this dude out. But I must say it, Gunna is already someone that I can see myself disliking way more songs by him than I like. He's not my cup of lean.
Outro, outro, outro.